But it could just be completely innocent. They could have just gone into Deb's.
For cigarettes? Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
We would have passed him.
Not if they went round the back.
What were you thinking? Leslie is a sick woman. You should have been looking after her.
What, like you with Amy? Pointing the finger's not going to help. Have you checked with Deirdre?
Yes!
Streetcars. She could be with her dad. Come on, Paul, pick up.
Yeah, uncanny. Yeah, it must be, what, 5 years? Yeah. Well, good to hear you're still competing. Slow Fox, wasn't it? Belly dancing. Well, that certainly is a change of direction.
Yeah, talking to change of direction.
Did he? Oh, I'm so sad to hear that. He was a gentleman.
3 questions, put that.
Well, Marion, it's been lovely catching up with you, and your taxi will be with you in 5 minutes. Yep, I hope so too. Bye.
Where are you? Where are you going?
And when? I know. But when somebody tells you the husband's died...
The first rule of taxiing, don't get involved.
Have you seen Amy?
She's in school.
200 quid? 200 for a poxy letter? I'd have to do 6 sets of acrylics and a file and polish for that.
Did you pay?
Yeah, I told him to just bill it to the salon accounts, do it properly like. Gran's face.
Was she surprised?
Bet she thought it were an early birthday card.
She looked like I just stabbed her.
Somebody had to get the legal take on this. Now we all know the facts and we can move on.
That's what I said. Anyway, she'll calm down now. And you've got a set of files at 1:30.
Yeah, I know. I just can't help thinking. It is her money. Why don't we just let her spend it how she likes?
But it's not how she likes, it's how Lewis likes. If she was a drug addict, would you give her the bank books?
No.
Love is the drug and Lewis is crack.
Luckily for us, Lewis is just a phase. His roving eye will get the better of him and then we can all get back to normal. She'll thank you for this one day.
Oh, I'll put a shout out to the drivers. The black leggings, red sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Did you two have a row?
Oh, it has to be my fault.
Didn't say that.
No, but you're thinking it, and so are you.
Concentrate. Where could she be?
She was bored. She said she wanted to go to the park for an ice lolly, but I said, you're off
Park,
sick.
right, you go home, call the police, don't move. Ken, keep the drivers informed. Use words of 1 syllable.
Oh, Mum, don't just stand there catching flies.
Do you know, I have seen the real you today. In another life, you'd have been a stage girl mum.
Oh, you say that like it's a bad thing.
How you put that playgroup leader down to tie is out, Marcus.
Well, he's a bit full on.
No, you were brilliant. Almost as brilliant as Liam. He was the Easter Bunny.
Well, it's all in the ears, I did ask Sean for expressive.
Oh, well, expressive is what you got.
Beryl Reid started with the shoes, Picked the right pair for the character and built from there. Actress. The killing of Sister George? Oh, man, you are so straight.
Come on, you can educate me over a drink.
All right.
You all right?
No, Jason, I'm not all right, thanks to your useless lump of a mother.
All right, steady on.
Amy has gone missing. And guess who with? Loony Leslie. Your man was supposed to be watching her, but she got distracted. She was probably sending flirty texts to the poor cow's husband.
Well, how long's she been missing? I've got the van.
No, don't worry about it. Steve's got the streetcar drivers onto it.
Right, is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, you can start praying. Because if I don't find Amy safe and soon, I'm going to string your mum up from the nearest lamppost.
Excuse me, mate. Oh, sorry. I thought...
I know she had me going for a minute. It's just a bump.
I'm looking for my daughter, Amy. She's 8. She's got long, dark hair. She's wearing a red sweater. She could be with a woman with short brown hair, about 50-ish.
We've only seen toddlers, with it being a school day.
Look, if you pass her, can you tell her that her dad really wants her home? Amy! 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 Amy!
listen!
Ice cream gives me Paul's for me.
And you're giving me a poorly head. Take a chill pill, love.
Daddy!
Hey! Sort her out, will you, mate? She's putting me customers off.
Leslie, hi.
There's a queue.
Yes, I'm not barging in. Steve, Amy's dad, Eileen's friend.
It's rude. Plain rude. Just an orange lolly, that's all.
Look, you can have your orange lolly. 80p.
I'm in the queue.
Leslie, do you want anything? Would you like a 99 or a choc ice? They look lovely.
Just an orange lolly.
Let's open this on the way home, shall we? Because Mummy is getting very worried. Shouldn't wander off without letting a grown-up know.
Leslie knew.
Yes. I'll reach to the car. Go, 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 go! We're gonna meet her.
Me? I mean, he were like a leper, Lewis. Nobody would touch him. Gail were all for kick him out onto the street.
But you stood by him?
Yes, I did. I gave him a roof over his head. I gave him a job. I gave him a career. I mean, come on, you can travel the world in hairdressing.
Some of us are grateful for your loyalty.
Yes, and some of us have very short memories. Oh.
So you read it then?
Yes, I have. I've read it and I've reread it.
So you see, there's nothing for us to fall out over.
No, my sentiments entirely.
Audrey!
Well, that won't make a difference.
Think what you're doing.
The law's the law.
Yes, when it suits you, you sacked.
Gran!
This is madness.
Look, I started this business without you, David. I shall carry on without you.
This is a highly qualified solicitor, right? Telling you that you've got it wrong.
Oh, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Just go and find yourself a proper job. With proper hours and proper pressures, I have carried you.
I carried you? Everything that's popular in this place is down to me.
Please.
This place was a joke before I came along.
Yeah, a very profitable
Audrey,
job.
stop. You lot, get out. Sit down. No arguing.
Oh, pipe down, Lewis. It ain't even your shop.
Lewis, I am not the one with the problem. They are.
I told you she has these funny turns when it suits.
Just get away with your crocodile tip. You're behind all this, I know you are.
We need to get her to the medical centre.
It's a little late for
No, we need to get her checked over by a doctor.
Oh, just go. Would you just all go and don't come back? Go on. Yes. Do you know, I am so fed up with the whole grasping lot of you.
Next time, leave your phone on vibrate.
I was rowing with the builder.
Yeah, well, I was round with Tracy. Believe me, it's a lot worse.
Well, as a parent, my heart does go out to you. Your imagination just runs wild.
Sean, do me a favour. Don't call what you do parenting.
I beg your pardon?
Father Christmas sees more of your son than you do.
I am very committed to my Dylan.
They're back. Is she all right?
Hey.
Amy, are you all right?
Do not do that again. You gave us a fright.
Leslie wanted to buy me a corner.
Oh, did she?
Over a lolly.
Listen, Amy, Mummy's not cross, OK? But where did Leslie take you?
Take you. Wasn't some kind of wicked plot.
Were you here? How do you even know?
I know my wife.
Wrong answer. What you should say is you know Eileen. Except for you don't, dear. She's just a handy place for you to park your wife when you fancy stretching your legs.
You haven't got a clue.
Do your bubbles. Go on, show what you can do.
Hey! If you lay another finger on my wife, I will have you for a solid.
Oh,
Amy,
come on, there's no need for that.
Get inside.
You are a bully, that's what you are.
Oh, why? Because I don't turn to mush every time you toss me a smile. Don't come the doting husband act. We've all seen you palming her off with anybody that'll take her for an hour. She should be in an institution.
She should be in jail.
You know nothing.
She's a liability. Social services should be told.
You know nothing. She was confused and she should never have been left on her own. 99% of the time she is fine. You ring social services, she will never lead a normal life again.
Paul.
Do you want that on your conscience?
And what about your conscience?
Clear.
What if something had happened to Amy?
She's got a point, mate.
Don't you make me.
Why don't you listen to me?
It's okay, I'm listening. Come on. You happy now? You lot did this. You lot.
I mean it, Eileen. You get that woman off our street and into a home, or I'll do it for you.
I was only trying to be friendly.
Should have guessed. My mum doing the donkey work. You looking after number one.
You pick your moments, don't you, Jason?
You were bang out of order there. I was. Calling me mum in front of everybody. Eh? Saying she shouldn't have left Leslie.
Simple fact.
Well, don't leave her then.
I do not put a gun to your mother's head.
Yeah, not much.
No, she does it. She helps because she cares.
You know why she helps.
Yeah. She's a good person.
She cares about you. God help her. Do you really think she gives up a lunch hour to look after Leslie?
Yes, yes, I do.
I feel ashamed. Just watching her. Settling for scraps. Biting her tongue while you slag her off in front of the street. You know, if you've got beef with her, you speak to her in private.
Oh, private would be nice. Private would be amazing.
What's going on?
You know, if you want us to be private, then stop poking your nose in.
Love to.
Giving us the benefit of your
I
wisdom.
care about me mum, and I want what's right for her.
All right, not what's best for you. Is that right, Dace?
Leslie shouldn't be here, Paul. Hey? She's dangerous to herself and everybody else. What is this, eh? Is it money? Can you not shell out for the home?
Don't you dare.
Well, you need to think about it. Because somebody's going to get hurt.
Leslie needs
2
you.
seconds.
Leslie needs you.
It's okay. It's okay. We can't.
Mum, you need to knock this on the head.
But she
Go, please, son.
I know she's a nasty piece.
There's been enough fighting in here today.
You meant no harm, okay? Everyone knows that.
Amy was fine.
Yeah, for a few hours there, it was like Christmas Day in the trenches. Suspension of hostilities, pulling together toward the common aim, and then back to all-out war.
That's no way to talk about your family.
Well, that's how I feel. Anyway, thank goodness I've got you in streetcar.
Yeah, but...
You know, I really enjoyed my session on the Switch. Rapid-fire decision-making, tailoring the banter to the mood of the caller.
Yeah, that...
Mapping the routes in your head. Who needs Sudoku?
Yeah, I've often thought that myself. Excuse me, call of nature. We're just celebrating Amy being safe.
Yeah. Eileen's a really good friend of mine, but I think she's lost the plot on this one.
Well, it makes you think, though, you know. I mean, there we are, trolling around, taking everyone for granted, and then whoosh, big disaster happens, and it makes you sit up and realise how precious we are to each other.
Never thought about it like that.
Ken has. He's thought about nothing else. It's been a real wake-up call.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Why don't you come and join us, you know, and we'll share the pipe of peace?
No, I think I'd rather have a cigarette.
We should have heard the things that Tracy was saying that I was a terrible parent, I wasn't there for my son, me. Whew. Should have heard what she was saying about Leslie. Talk about sticking the boot in.
Why doesn't this surprise me?
Well, I mean, as if Maria would kick off like that. You know, say little baby Liam should have wandered off. Where is...
Is it nursery cakes picking him up in a bit?
Oh, 2 nights on the run, eh? Oh, he's a star, is our Kirky.
He is, so let's toast him.
No, I wasn't sure. Keep or bin?
I can't bin the problem. Whatever.
I'm so sorry, my darling. If I hadn't elbowed my way back into your
please,
life...
don't you dare apologise. Please. Right now, you're the only thing worth living for.
Now, shall I make that appointment at the medical
No.
centre? Well, just to be on the safe side.
I would just be wasting their time. Unless Dr. Carter's got a cure for a broken heart. Now you see what they've reduced me to. I mean, I'm speaking like a silly pop song.
Look, why don't we let the dust settle, huh? Go away for a few days. I can't quite manage the Mediterranean yet, but I know this place in North Wales. Boutique B&B, great views over the beach. What do you say?
Run away, you mean?
I prefer to call it making them sweat.
Oh.
That's a better offer, the phone gets it.
No, it's something to celebrate, actually. It's Violet. She said we can have Dylan next week.
Oh, yay. Is this because of Tracy Bartlett?
No, because you were pining. Actually, I was too. What? Oh, you've not got plans, have you?
No, we're not going to be back in Eileen next week.
No, you'll be staying in mine with Dylan. On one condition, that you stay and have another drink with me. Or 3.
Well, as soon as you twisted my arm.
Thank you. And for the record, you're a great dad.
Deirdre, fancy seeing you here. Sorry, Ken, it looks like I would have had company after all, but you may as well stay, now you're here.
I'd rather not.
It's mutual.
And I have very little to say.
Oh, that'll be a first.
Oh, you two and your banter. I bet you've missed that, haven't you, Ken? See, it's not the same between two blokes as it is between man and wife. Not the same bite.
Yeah, well, it's when the bite spills over into bile that the problems start. No, you might not be Oscar Wilde in the conversation staked, but I felt more welcome in your flat these last few nights than I felt in my own home for years.
Yeah, well, I think some of that's my fault. We've been talking, haven't we? And, we don't like you living apart.
Well, I'm afraid your father sees things differently.
Do I?
Oh, you've made that very plain.
Shall I bang their heads together, or shall you?
I will.
You don't think she's got that, what do you call it, dementia?
Did you nearly forget what it were called then?
Goodness, I hope not. Like Eileen's chap's wife.
Oh, she's right age for it, isn't she? And she has been acting rather strange lately. And also, I don't mean to blow me on trumpet roll, but she has just sacked one heck of a stylist. Maybe even the top guy in Weatherfield.
Manchester? Ooh. Audrey, Lewis, got any requests?
It's been Liam's Easter fair today, and it was brilliant. I'm a bit merry, can you tell?
Well, if you are, you wear it well.
Rod Stewart, my mum used to love him. What's that one that he did about the gay lad that got killed? Actually, best not.
Maria, love, no, I've got a favour to ask you.
Anything?
Lewis and I are going away for a few days.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, well, it will be once we're there.
Things are a bit fraught.
I've sacked David.
Audrey, you're always sucking.
No, listen, this time it's for keeps. Now, don't tell me you're surprised.
No, I'm just surprised that it's took this long. No, that lad has been cruising for a bruising for months from you, Audrey. Years. Do you remember that time when you... What's up, you all right?
Oh, no, not really.
So if you could manage the salon, you know, keep it ticking over.
Without David?
Very much without David.
She's talking about me.
She so is.
No, I'm not having this.
No, no more confrontations.
What, in case she throws another wobbler?
And not in public, no.
She's slagging me off in public.
Then rise above it. The law's on your side. Let's keep it that way.
Are you kidding?
In years to come, she's going to look back on this and be mortified. Let's not make it any worse.
You people are weird.
This afternoon, it occurred to me that we might never see Amy again, and I just wanted to come to you and get a hug and have you tell me that everything would be all right.
I wish you had.
Well, I did. You turned your back on me and stomped off into the office.
Oh, Steve told me to put a shout out to tell the driver that Amy was missing.
A few days in and listen to you. A shout.
That's what we call it.
In the trade.
In the trade. It's been a pig of a day, a pig of a week.
Not all Tracy's fault.
Well, we do contribute a bit.
Come home, Ken. Tell me everything's gonna be all right.
Well, I haven't got a crystal ball, but I'd say you and I'll be all right.
All right. Oh, somebody's thirsty.
Someone's nosy.
Oh, let me guess. One can each for the bizarre love triangle and one left for Jason?
I'm going for a curry, they can all go swivel.
You all right, Jace?
Let's just say no, I'm not wanted.
Are you falling out with your mum?
No, she's falling out with me. Cheers.
You are losing your touch. You could have got the inside track there.
I'll tell you a secret, Tracy. We're not all put on this planet just to entertain you.
Well, you certainly weren't. Anyway, thanks for coming.
Why don't they just sat down?
I might need you to go and collect Dad's stuff from the flat, fingers crossed, but not before you get some juicy gossip on that. Like the news that Leslie is under lock and key.
She's asleep. I gave her a tablet in the end. Wow, you've been busy.
Well, at Pal's Leslie's, it's all washed and ironed.
No.
And this is yours.
No, Eileen, please don't do this. Eileen, don't chuck us out.
It's not like that, Paul. We can't carry on as things stand.
No, look, I shouldn't have blamed you for letting Leslie out of the house. I'm really sorry about that. Honestly, you're not a trained carer. I know that. I've asked too much of you.
Look, this is not a stunt. I am not giving you an ultimatum. I can't see a future.
Oh, Eileen, please, just sleep on it.
I'm not throwing you out tonight.
But tomorrow?
You know, Tracy was vile today. But some of what she said was true. You not facing facts. Oh, this situation, Leslie, it's too much for you. You have got to step back and let the professionals take over.
When we get back in the house...
Oh, when you get back in the house, you'll find another excuse. There'll always be a reason why you don't act, Paul. And meanwhile, Leslie is getting more and more distressed, and you're getting more and more stressed.
People manage.
Oh, Paul! People? Who? Saints? We all know Saint, and you are certainly not managing. Look, you are a lovely, lovely man. But right now, Leslie deserves a lot more than your guilt trip. I'm sorry, Paul.
What a great start last weekend with more of the weird and the wonderful tomorrow night. Britain's Got Talent is back at 8. Next, though, it's Madge's big day with Mohammed, but is there more to him than meets the eye? We're off to Benidorm.